harms from cannabis use during pregnancy. Okay, I'll do that, and I'll add 3 more harms from cannabis to that last video. And to begin, thanks to everybody commenting on that video and blowing it up right now. And thanks for all the kind words. And for all the negative people out there, please be kind. I'm trying my best here, and I don't need you telling me that I talk too slow or that I'm dead wrong. It's been a lot of negativity, so thank you to everyone who's been so positive. I'm Lex Pelger. I do Canna Education for CV Sciences, the makers of Plus CBD. Ask me anything, and I'll try to get back to you on it. So, the first question this person asked is about pregnancy. Yeah. If you listen to someone who's really good on this stuff, like Dr. Peter Grinspoon, who is very positive on cannabis, and his father was, the mensch who got medical cannabis as an idea in the world in some ways, Dr. Lester Grinspoon. Dr. Peter Grinspoon will say, avoid using cannabis during pregnancy if you don't need it. I just saw someone on here at a video about how they needed it for their pregnancy hypergravidium. I think is how you say it, and that's the extreme vomiting. Some people really need cannabis because it's going to be better than the medications that they're getting given for complications that can arise during pregnancy. That being said, don't use it if you don't need to, I would say. From mouse studies and from long-term studies of humans, you see that you seem like, for one, you certainly have babies who are born earlier with smaller head circumference sizes. That's not the end of the world, but you also see links to later autism. It's not gigantic links because NIDA would be making a huge fuss about that, but that there are some, perhaps lower cognition as well from smoking it. It seems like there is solid evidence there. That it's a huge harm, no. But that there is some kind of small-term harms, yes. So you should know that. The other one the other harm I'll go over is Cannabinoid Hyperemesis Syndrome. A lot of people said, oh, I didn't mention that. Well, it was the first video that I did. So that was a couple months ago. I could do another video about it. And it is quite rare for people to have that uncontrolled cyclical vomiting from cannabis, but if they do, it's terrible. So if you want another video about that, I can do it. Also, surgical complications. The data on this is definitely like half-half. Half the studies say you might do better after surgery if you're a cannabis smoker, and others find more post-surgical complications, though you do tend to use less opioid painkillers, so that's a good thing. The last thing is drug interactions. There aren't a ton of drug interactions, but the cannabinoids do affect those liver enzymes, so if you're taking something like warfarin, the levels of warfarin in your blood can go up. So drug interactions are tricky, but something worth paying attention to.